Hey, what's going on, scholars? It's your professor here, Enlightened Enlisted, and I've got a little bit of a different video for you guys. I did this about a year ago, these historical loadouts, and I just kind of forgot about it. And I've been kind of inspired to do it again, and I really didn't feel like, doing a long form edited video. So here we go. We're going to do the United States Army on D-Day, the day of. So we're not going to have a lot of Thompsons. We're not going to have, Sherman Jumbos, P-47 strafing the beaches or anything like that because we've already landed with the first wave. And we're going to see if we can actually win. And the way I set up my squad is I had infantry squads right here. So I have 3 infantry squads. And they're set up with, the platoon commander, your assistant platoon commander, then your fire team, and then obviously your automatic gunner. We do have a weapons support, which is going to be just the one mortar guy. I didn't want to have all of them being mortars because I thought that would be really boring, just you guys seeing me just drop mortars all day long. And then a weapons company with the 30 cal. That's as close as I can get with it. They don't have all the historical accurate weapons for this campaign for me to do it because, you got like things like the Bren, which obviously the Americans weren't carrying that, but we did do that correctly. And for these guys right here that have the Ross rifles, before everyone just starts, spamming the chat, I see it. However, you can't just take away the gun. Like, they have to have a gun. Your assistant gunners would have just carried a pistol because they're carrying ammo and they're carrying barrels to change those things out with. So they're just going to carry a pistol. That's about all they had. They were going to stay right next to the MG guy because, yeah, you're not going to be, assaulting positions and so forth. And that's what I'm going to kind of try to do is I'm going to try to make it where I use these guys historically accurate. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Let's get into it. So let's see here. So I think we should do infantry right off the bat, off the beach. D-Day, good map. This is very good for what we have. Obviously, we can't use the tanks because tanks were going to land on Omaha in the first wave. So we're going to simulate the first wave just using the infantry. Get our Tom Hanks on. Way too many barricades. Out on the beach. Dark flow. Weren't that many. I appreciate the sentiment, but there was not this many obstacles on the beaches of D-Day. Well, all of D-Day, yes, but Omaha Beach, no. Of course, this level doesn't look super like Omaha Beach. Just gonna throw that out there. I know a lot of people ask me how historically accurate the map is, and the answer is it isn't. But that's okay. Because really, you're just trying to have fun. And it's been a long, long time, guys, since I've used the M1 Garand in this game, so I'm going to be a little sloppy, so please forgive me. Oh, God. There's all kinds of them over there, boys. Oh, our first wave was not successful. First wave was not successful at all. We're going to take up... I know it says grenade launchers on these guys, but I'm obviously not going to use the grenade launchers. I do have the some of the infantry squads that have like a grenadier attached to them, and for that I will use the grenade launcher, but for most of them I will not be using the grenade launcher. Just because, historical accuracy. Don't know how that guy is seen through that smoke. Now, I did leave, I did just put some grenades on for some random guys, because grenades were kind of randomized on who had them. It was kind of like you either had them or you didn't. Gosh, I can't hit anything. Obviously, oh my gosh. Obviously, there's some limiting factors to what we could. Oh my gosh, dude. All right, we'll take in our weapons company. We do have a weapons company. I did set that up where I had a weapons company. A weapons company would come along for the first wave as well. Put down some suppressing fire. Obviously, the regiments and the divisions stayed together as best they could. And like right now, like just finding your way in the backfield like this, the battle would be technically almost over. The Germans would be falling back to their second line of defense with, you know, scarce resistance in between. God, dude, come on. Oh yeah, I can't use these guys. For the A gunners, they only had pistols, so I'm going to use pistols just for them. But we will switch to our other gunner. And I'm going to try to use... I'm going to try to use the guys that's historically accurate. Obviously, you're not going to see weapon company guys just, like, rushing in, you know, guns a-blazing. They obviously were to set up a base of fire for our troops, which we are doing. God, dude. Although this is getting really annoying because it's just, like, dudes noob tubing, which is really annoying to me. Really annoying to just be noob tubed the entire time. Obviously, I can't control what everyone else does, you know, with their normal loadouts, although this guy is not helping at all back there. I mean, you could just shell that bunker all you want, but it's not going to help us at all. Can we get up here? Possibly? Mark that Panzer. See anybody? Oh shit, there's another Panzer. Yeah, if only the Germans got, you know, armor onto the beach. With the great Luftwaffe of Normandy, you know? That's what's kind of hard to simulate with these kind of games. Obviously, I say it all the time. Enlisted, not really a historical game. But you get the point. Historic-esque, you know? And that's okay. I mean, it would be really, really annoying if, like, you know, the Germans couldn't have any air force on D-Day, and they're just getting P-47 strafe the whole time. Yeah, I really need my team to kind of push, and they're really not, which is really annoying. Use the BAR guy, obviously set up as a regular rifleman squad, or as best as we can get it. Obviously, there are some limiting factors. Okay, I could have swore I said select BAR, but that's all right. Well, doesn't matter anymore anyhow. Come on, boys. We gotta push in. There's Germans all in front of us, boys. Come on. Man, if I just had Thompsons, this game would be over. And yes, I'm aware that riflemen obviously had Thompsons, but just for the sake of, you know, historical accuracy here, I wanted to limit the amount of Thompsons you saw, because there weren't as many Thompsons as, you know, Hollywood depicts on the battlefield. They were expensive to make. You know, guys tended to burn through ammo quite a bit with them. So they were pretty limited on, like, the amount of Thompsons you were going to see on the battlefield. Just waiting for a fucking flamethrower to rush in here and kill me. Alright, I gotta get away from these flames. Come on, bud. Need you get out of the way. Alright, well, we capture the first objective. Oh my god. There's just nowhere for me to go. And I'm gonna wait till we get to the second objective until I'm gonna, like, allow tanks to really start coming into the beach, you know? But you gotta think, you had to have the Navy, basically, who was in charge of the beach landings, kind of clear out the obstacles before armor could even start landing on it. And casualties are pretty high right now. Pretty high casualties right now. I don't know how those were missing. Skill issue, I guess. Alright, he shot me through a hill. Okay. We can bring in our small mortar team real quick. Do some mortaring. You know, you would have had some small units land with some mortars. See where those are landing. Obviously, you would have a forward observer. Now we're going to go ahead and put down some smoke. Allied armor coming onto the beach. Walk that smoke rounds out. Just give us all the smoke we can on the point. Alright, rounds are complete. And it would be pretty common, actually, for you to see weapon crews, you know, have the Springfield. Just because it was very, they weren't really supposed to be frontline infantry. I know this is kind of counterproductive for me to be running in as a frontline infantryman, the mortar on my back, but you gotta do what you can with the confines of the game. Alright, let's take in the heavy weapons. I need to put some rounds down range. I actually need to win this game. Because nobody wants to see me lose this on YouTube, right? That's the thing, right? Like, nobody was like, oh, I want to watch Enlightened Enlisted lose. Oh yeah, I can't use that. I keep doing that. Come on. Using these in the historical accurate way of like just laying down. God, can I just get some kind of supporting fire? We gotta get across this. Come on. We gotta take this. Oh yeah, these guys only had pistols because they're the ammo carriers. So we're only going to use a pistol, which is fine by me, honestly. I think pistols are super good in this game, so... They're well worth your time. We will spot, though, for guys. Okay. Okay, Obama's top hat. Apparently when you put, you know, a 45 slug into someone's chest, they can just keep running. These aren't the Japanese, these are the Germans. I spawned into that. Are you kidding me? Rip. Take our assistant squad leader out. Let's see here. Come on. Guy up there on the top. Just gonna ignore him for right now. Guys securing the ridge, that's good. Like, what? That tank? God, I hate tanks. I hate tank players. Alright, we did take that ridge, though, so we can take out our tank. Because I need to destroy that tank. And we are just using the regular Sherman. We're not going to use any kind of, you know, special. We're not going to use the jumbo shit that wasn't there. We're going to try to keep it as historically accurate as humanly possible. Go ahead and load HE Gunner. I hate that you can't switch shells. Like, why is it incapable for the gunner to take out the round out of the breech and put in a new round? I don't understand why games refuse to do that. Like, it is a possibility. Is it easy? No. Is it possible? Yes. And they did do that. Gonna put an HE shell right there, blow that up, because I'm not gonna deal with an MG bunker. I feel like once you take the first point on Normandy, you pretty much start running the Germans. Reverse, 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 keep reversing. God damn it, there goes our tracks, boys. Boys. Our tracks are in danger. We're gonna get out and try to repair it. You could repair the tracks under fire. And we did give our guys grease guns, because the tankers, they had grease guns. Or some of them had grease guns. Usually like 2 to a tank. I didn't really want to finish this game out in a tank, but it's like I'm going to. Come on, tank. Get on up there. Oh yeah, we're taking all kinds of fire. Ah, couldn't get out of there. I tried moving. We were up on that hill, very slow. That's alright, we'll play infantry instead. I prefer to play the infantry anyhow, if you guys, as you guys know. Gosh, I promise I can talk sometimes. Alright, we're gonna destroy this because this is just causing a mess. Stop doing this, by the way, guys. All it does is causing a massive mess for the AI. This level reminds me more of, like, something that would be, like, reminiscent to Point du Hoc, to be quite honest with you. Oh, God. He was waiting for me! Filthy kraut. Alright, we cleared out that village. Let's see if we can take this bunker. Problem is cover. Makes sense, just given the fact that... See, dumb AI. Can game the AI too much. Okay. Help your buddy up. Buddy, are you okay? Alright, we're taking the position, which is always good. Germans pouring in over here. How did he get me? I put a bullet in him. Oof. We'll bring in the weapons platoon again, I guess. Try to get up on this ridgeline support, you know? I feel like... Where's our team, though? Guy's here. The tank there. Yeah, I just don't feel like there's a lot of guys, like, playing the objective. Get in here, boys. Pistol them. One control point left. Let's go. Germans in the open. Dude, I've died 13 times. I suck. That would be something that, you know, weapon companies would do, is they would suppress other, you know, other MGs and so forth. That's the whole point of them, is, you know, to gain fire superiority, be able to put down a lot of fire so your guys can maneuver. I didn't give my guys any bazookas, though. Bazooka guys were pretty low life expectancy, for one. And, pretty rare, honestly. I do want to try to get some mortar kills. I'm terrible with the mortar, so I'm sorry. Absolutely terrible with it. I know you did. Utini did a really good thing with it. You know, guide a long time ago, and I try to kind of follow that, but I don't know. Mortars, the lighter mortars are a lot harder to use, I feel like. Although we got some hit right there. Just downed a guy. Alright, now let's go ahead and we're gonna put smoke up in front here. It's 86, right? Got a couple kills with the mortar. All right, we got the smoke up there. Come on. Hopefully help our guys do the push. Yeah, look at that nice little smoke with the mortar. Looks good. Give our boys some cover. Cover, cover, cover. Oh my gosh. That would be terrifying to be, like, strafed by an aircraft like that. Very hard, man. Very hard. But hey. Hey, we broke 100, though. Pretty pleased with that. For the lineup we're using, I'm pretty happy. Oh, this guy's saying we need rally points. I feel real bad because I just cannot build rally points because that's not how my squads are set up. That is unfortunate. I guess I did give some squads an engineer just to say like they were ammo carriers. I guess I could do that in order to build some. Oh, this guy's got a hand grenade. Okay. Oh, come on. Come on, boys. Come on, boy. Oh, God, there was a guy right there. Oh, this is my BAR guy. Let's reload, because you only have 8 bullets. Get out. Nice. Probably should take out their rally. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of Germans that just spawned. Hey, we're leading the team, though. Although we've died so much. Holy mackerel. We've died so much. More infantry. Oh, the M1 Carbine. I remember when it used to be God tier. Oh, I'm on barbed wire. Oh, you're reloading? No! You don't see me, German! Come on, dude. Guys, get up onto the point. Like, this game should be over by now. Man, I just... Ugh. The sway. Oh, we're gonna need a miracle at this point. I need to flank. Need to flank. I'm just kind of, hey diddle diddle and straight up the middle and, you know, gotta flank a bit. Positioning is key when it comes to enlisted. Position is key. There's that rally. Come on, get to the... Oh, no! I was so close! I just need to get into this trench line. And shooting the Garand on the move is a lot harder than I remember it. I need cover. There's a lot of guys shooting at me. Gosh, there's so many of them. Germans all over the place, boys. They're crawling. Oh my gosh. Come on, guys. We can get this. We can get this. Okay, these guys have... This guy has a rally. I need to get a rally up here. Otherwise, we're definitely going to lose this game. We only have 200 points left. Not ideal. Honestly, it's a pretty good match. Hey, we won. Great success. Cheers. Cheers. Great success there. How did we end up doing? 144 kills, 1 tank destroyed. We captured 3 of the objectives. This guy did really well, honestly. So if you're watching this video, you did really well. Langley, you were in a tank the whole time, man. Like, okay, cool. I mean, it still helped. I mean, you still, you know, help kept a point. Got, you know, it is what it is. But this dude was the true Chad right here. True Chad. Obviously, best machine gunner and best rifleman. I'm kind of shocked by the best machine gunner, but the best rifleman makes sense. Other team was pretty good as well. So that was pretty fun. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm kind of getting back to doing some of these historical loadouts. I did it last year, and then it kind of just, flew underneath the table. So if you like watching them, I did do one on the Volkssturm in Berlin, so you guys can check that video out. It's about a year old, so. And maybe I'll be doing some more. If you want to see me do a specific loadout, just put it down in the comments below. As always, scholars, hit those books, hit those bottles. Cheers.